Joetta Clark Diggs is a four-time Olympian. She joins us now to talk about getting our children involved in fitness. So good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you set a high standard as one of the world's best top half-milers. Why is it so important to get our kids involved?
The very thing I tell everyone is that you're not going to be an Olympian, so we know that. But what you have to do is make sure you take care of yourself and keeping your kids healthy. And it makes you feel good. And when you have a healthy body, you do well in school and in life.
Yet society and our pace of life, everything seems to contradict that. Fast foods, run here, run there, sit in front of the TV. How do you combat that?
And that's why I say fitness and wellness should be part of your life. And you make a time for it. You wake up, you brush your teeth. So when are you going to work out with your family or do healthy things with your family? So set a time set aside to do these activities.
So parents really have to be a role model here. Now, there are some people say, you know, you need 50 minutes of 50 minutes, 5 days a week of cardio a day. But, you know, let's be realistic. Can you help set some guidelines of what we as parents what standards we should be setting for our kids and what kind of things you can do?
Well, first of all, I tell parents, it's like a computer. You have a hard drive. If you don't have any information on that hard drive, nothing's going to come out. So first of all, as families, we have to sit down and tell our kids about healthy living, working out, why it's important to exercise. Once we do that, we have to do it with them. Just don't send them out to do it on their own. You have to get involved and do the rope jumping and riding the bicycle and walking and doing some of the activities with your child.
Right, right. Do as I do,
Yeah.
not as I say. You really do have to set the role model. And I think it's probably important just to eliminate, when you're at the grocery store, junk food. Would that be a good step?
Well, you know, I think everything is in moderation. As a kid, I had some junk food, and I made 4 Olympic teams. But what's important is when you're in the store, you walk through the aisles and talk about the different healthy foods, the vegetables, the fruits. Get your child involved. Have them look at the labels on the back of foods for sugar, carbohydrates, and help them understand the whole dynamics of eating. But also when you're walking out, instead of parking close to the front door of the grocery store, park further away and walk to the grocery store further away.
Now, you started running at age 10. What did you gain from that at such a young age?
At that time, and even as an older person, it was fun. So I gained the fact of, you know, I'm going to be healthy, it's fun, I'm going to enjoy myself. But the most important thing, you learned about life. Running track and field, you got up early, you worked out. In life, you get up early, you go to work. And with sports, I learned a lot about life.
Tell me, what is it like to be a 4-time Olympian?
You know, in hindsight, it's great, but I look at my life as, you know, that was my card. I want people to know that you can be the champion of your life. An Olympian is just for some people, but what's important is that you become the champion of your life. What are you good at doing? And have a healthy lifestyle. You know, you eat right, you eat your vegetables, you plant, you garden, but you also have to work out. And I can't tell you how important it is to do something every day. So if it's in the morning before you go to school, when you come home after work, but set time aside for you to get involved with fitness. And
it doesn't have to be a major, huge workout, just getting out, keeping active. And I know that you're going to be watching the 2012 Olympics. A good idea to have your kids that's okay to sit down and watch TV at that point. Do you have any predictions for the 2012 Olympics?
Well, my sister's still trying to make the Olympic team. So
is she really?
I predict she'll make a 4th team in the 800 meters.
All right, now how did your parents play a role in this? Your father is a world-renowned educator, and that's a whole nother story in of itself. But what role did they play?
Well, my parents were very great parents. And the one thing they said that whatever you're going to do, you start something and you complete it. So as parents now, we have to make sure that we get our kids involved in different activities, not only involved, but see it through the end. And that was one thing they wanted us to do. If you're going to be in sports, if you're going to do ballet, make sure you complete the assignment.
And just try different things. Try and find out where your kid's groove is, right? Because like I tried my daughter in, dance. She didn't like it, so now we're trying softball. Right. Turns out she likes it. So try things, right?
And make sure that they get involved. Don't just have your kids in activity on the bench. Get them in something that they like to do so they can become involved in the activity as far as being healthy.
Well, I thank you so much for joining us today. And now I have an even better reason to watch the Olympics to see if your sister makes it. Best of luck to her.
Thank you.
Best of luck to her.